Okay, so previous session we have seen like the 7 rules of HTML. There we understood, okay, this is called dependent tag, this is called independent tag, this is called block level tag, this is called inline tag. Next, we wanted to understand that when we are creating a document, when we are creating a file, right? What should be the valid extension of this HTML? This file I have created directly, I given .html, right? So we can see, I'll write a notes here, call the valid extension of HTML document. The valid extension of HTML document. So we have two. One is called .html. Second one is .htm. Right? Which one is most popular? Which one frequently used method? Definitely first one. Right? We can write frequently use extension for HTML document. So when you write HTML file, let's give the extension as a .html. .html also work. Here, L is optional. Next question comes, like when we are looking into the HTML files, whichever we have created last example. This start from the very first line, that written called doctype. People ask in interview that what is the meaning of doctype declaration? What is this doctype? How it work? Okay, what is the doctype and how it work? So let's look into that. It has very good meaning. HTML have different versions. Version wise, this line will be changed. Okay. So in the beginning of the document, we need to, before HTML line, we need to inform to the browser that how to render this document, how to read this document, and which version of the document. So look at here. What is the doc type? So it's saying like doc type is a HTML declaration that tell the browser what version of HTML is written in. So we can see it's saying like it is going to inform to the browser in the beginning itself that the current file you have written, which version of HTML it's followed. Number one point. Number two, it's required a statement that appear at the beginning of the HTML document before HTML tag. When we write the HTML tag, before that doc type must be mentioned because your browser should know that the HTML code you have written, but which version is that? So that is here. We have written that before HTML itself, doc type is written. It represents that this document belong to where? HTML5. Mostly when people ask, we can say it's called doc type declaration, document type declaration. We inform to the browser that render the document in HTML standard. Okay, especially doc type HTML you write in HTML5. Look like next point. Why it is important? If you not write, what will happen? So without a doc type, a browser might render the document in little different order. Maybe your page will get breakdown. Maybe appearance not come proper. Maybe the user feel page is breaking. So that can be the issue. And also we need to convince to the browser that this document is written, it is following which format, which version of HTML tags are inside. Next, how it work. When you are writing a HTML document, how it work. So you can say document type definition, doc type definition. It's called DTD, doc type definition, DTD. The doc type tell the browser to use DTD to render the document. Inside the current document, inside the current page, what content you have written, we are informing to browser that follow the standard that is called doc type definition, document type definition. have a certain standard, read this HTML file based on this standard, and then render the document. We can see here, we have written one example, doctype HTML. This is the very first line. After that HTML head. Head is for different purpose. Under the head, you are going to write the, you can say CSS code, you are going to write JavaScript code, you are going to write the meta definition, meta title for the digital marketing, etc. Those will come under which part? Head part. And body part especially for those data that you want to display in the browser. Whatever the content you want to promote in front of the user in the browser, that you have to write under the body part. Body only is the place where the data will appear to the user. Title is not for user purpose, it's especially for the digital marketing. It come under the search appearance. And this should be maximum up to 72 character. I will write here the most search keyword up to 72 characters. Maximum under the title you are going to write 72 characters. For example, a person search on internet UI development training in Bangalore. So what you are searching, UI development training in Bangalore, and inside your is someone website there is a page called UI development. This should add the title here called UI development training in Bangalore. That should be up to 72 characters. Okay, right. So suppose if I write here UI development training in Bangalore, UI development training in Bangalore, right? This is the high frequently search keyword, and exact this keyword must be available inside your page here under the body, under the H1 tag, right? Under the H1 tag. What is the role of H1? What is the role of H2? We are going to study in the next session. But here, the document type when you are forming, what will come in title? Under the title, the one keyword will come that should be up to 72 character, most search keyword, and those keyword must be under the H1 also under the body part. So the digital marketing, when they will scan your page, Google, when they will scan your page, they will look into the title and they will look into the H1. If these two are exist, then this will become as a main keyword of your page, and your page will come in the Google search based on digital marketing stuff if you are doing and all. Okay, maybe next session or maybe some other session we'll discuss on title. Apart from title, what else is required for the digital marketing? That is a complete different profile, but at this moment we should not go in that area. We should have expertise on HTML part. Once we get idea about the HTML part, then we will look under the, again, which one? The, you can say SEO, digital marketing, how it work. And then what is the role of meta keyword title, etc. Where to write the CSS, where to write the JavaScript, where to write the remaining things, right? So this session will be this much. We'll see you in the next session, right? So suggestion is you should watch all step by step, whichever the session you have HTML, step 1, step 2, step 3, you should watch like that. If you are watching randomly, then you cannot have a proper sequence content. You may get randomly and you may get surprise also, but it's interesting. You should have a look step by step from top to bottom. Okay. Yeah. Bye.